Hi, AMC movie fans. This is Roth Cornett, your AMC Movie News Associate Editor, and I am here. You're going to be very excited with Caitlin Gerard and Shane Dawson, who are the stars of the upcoming horror film Smiley, which is going to screen exclusively in AMC theaters beginning on October 12th. So you're going to want to check it out. Tickets will be available soon, if not now. So guys, tell me a little bit, for those who don't know, tell me a little bit about Smiley and the characters that you play.
Smiley is very much, to make people more familiar, but kind of in the representation of the Bloody Mary myth.
Yes.
So if you type in, I did it for the lulz, just like you would say Bloody Mary's name in the bathroom 3 times, a killer, Smiley, comes and kills whoever you're chatting with. And so I play Ashley, who gets herself a little too deeply involved in the
lore of Smiley.
Indeed, I push it too far.
And how about you, Shane?
I play Bender, who is, it was a stretch for me, you know, he's a nerd, and he never gets any girls. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I play myself, and
He does get girls.
and
He gets a very pretty girl.
I get one girl who, I'm guessing she's blind or something. I don't know. Maybe she's blind and deaf.
Ashley is blind in the movie.
Yeah, we're adding that. No, so he takes a liking to her, and she's actually nice to him. It's the first time he's ever had any girl like him, so when he sees her going through all this craziness, he kind of just wants to be there and help. And, you know, whether or not he survives, we'll see.
This movie is a horror movie, obviously, but it's also kind of about the negative side effects of the internet. And so the internet gave you a career, and I think the internet can give a lot of people a career, and it's been wonderful. But what do you think some of the negative side effects of the internet are?
If you aren't a strong person and you can't, like, listen, I have always had self-confidence issues. So my whole thing is like, listen, you can say something mean about me, but I'm already thinking something even worse. So I've been able to be fine. But, you know, most normal, sane people who love themselves go on the internet and they get all these hate comments, and it can destroy them.
Yeah.
And so many of these, like, teenage celebrities or Disney stars or whatever have been ruined because all these blogs and all these people. But if you have a who cares attitude, you'll be fine. But, you know.
That's hard to say, though. I mean, I don't know. My sister was bullied on the internet, and it's not easy.
Was she?
There's an amount of anonymity involved in internet bullying that kind of distances the attacker from the victim, if you will, which is kind of what Smiley talks about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there is this anonymity behind who Smiley is, and that's what Ashley gets in trouble with. She can't figure it out. She wants to figure it out so badly, but can't. And you know, it is a very serious issue because it's not blatant. It's not at school being pushed around. It's done in this very subtle, kind of hidden way that makes it really difficult to kind of talk about in a physical sense when it's happening in this viral world.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what Smiley brings to life, is when the viral comes to life, you know, and consumes you. So I think it's extremely relevant to what everyone's going through, you know, and not everyone is as cool as Shane Dawson.
Well, here's the difference, though. My whole thing is like, listen, I went back when I was in high school and I was getting bullied. There wasn't an internet,
Yeah.
and if there was, it was like AOL chat rooms, ASL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh God. But you know, like right now it's easier because I'm grown up and I'm playing a character online. So when people say, "Oh, Shane Dawson's an asshole," I'm like, Shane Dawson's not even my real name. I don't give a. But all these kids that are out there who, it's like their schoolmates are making fun of them at school, and then at home it's a little like, whoa, double dipping. Like that's a little too much, and can't get away from it.
I think also, though, that people feel that they have license to act in a way that they would not act in real life. They go further online than they would in real life. They're more impolite. They're less compassionate a lot of times because there's this strange distance. And I felt like that's what the film kind of was dealing with, how that could manifest in an actual entity. That kind of like negative, hostile tone could manifest in an entity. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's exactly what it is, because there is that anonymity. You don't have to take responsibility for what you do or say. You can create a different name, a different identity. You know, you don't have to be involved. When you get to school, it doesn't matter whether you said really mean things, no one would know.
Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you think that horror fans are going to really like? Are you horror fans? Do you like the genre?
I've seen every horror movie, every slasher movie, everything since I was 5. I've watched all of them. So yes.
I'm terrified. I watch them, but my eyes are closed half the time. So.
Well, what's your favorite horror movie, and then B, where do you think that Smiley kind of fits in the supernatural or slasher films? Kind of both.
Gosh, I have so many favorite horror movies. I'd say my favorite, kind of in the Smiley vein, is obviously the Scream movies. Well, I mean, a couple of the Scream movies, because it's dealing with something really scary, which is somebody who's real in real life with a knife. It's not like some Freddy Krueger or some monster or whatever. And that's kind of the same thing as Smiley, where it's this. I mean, you never really know if it's real or not, but it's still a real threat of the internet and this guy who is really killing people. And these teenagers or college kids who really have no place to go to get help because nobody believes them. And it's like that. That's what's really scary to me, is like when you need help and nobody wants to give it to you. And you're like, what? I can't do this on my own, which is what she tries to do.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's similar to the Scream vein.
And how about for you? What would you say to AMC moviegoers? What are they going to love about Smiley? What's going to scare them?
The suspense. I mean, that's what really, even watching it myself when I knew what was going to happen, seeing it, I would still jump, because that's really where they have you at the edge of your seat. And also, you're trying to solve this mystery with Ashley. I mean, she doesn't know what's going on, and you're going along with her every step of the way, and I'm very curious to see if people can get ahead of her and figure out what's going on, but that's kind of that'll be the fun part about it.
So tell us a little bit about, so you said you're going to direct your first film, yeah? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been really debating it for the last couple of years because, it's scary to jump off the internet and try something different. But yeah, I started writing scripts. It's almost done, and it's a horror comedy, and it's going to be terrifying directing my first movie for the first time, and hopefully I do as good a job that Michael did, and hopefully I cast as good actors as Caitlin was, and so it's an easier process. So I'm terrified.
More scary than Smiley.
But how terrified I am? Yes. Directing my own movie is like having a room full of 1,000 Smileys staring at me with a knife.
Well, I think the cool thing is that we're demonstrating at the same time what's great about the internet, that you can sort of build a presence there and build a career there and then go on and make films and do television, do other things. And we're really excited to see what you guys do next. We're really excited to have Smiley in AMC theaters beginning on October 12th. You guys check it out. You're going to want to see this. Support independent film and be scared at the same time.
Boo.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and join us at amctheaters.com and watch one of our other AMC Movie News videos below.